Hey, how's it going? It's been a while, hasn't it? We've been super busy with well, it was the solar stuff forever, uh, and then school got going, holidays. We have been working on a couple of things on the bus, and I'd like to talk to you about them, share a little bit about them while I go and fuel the bus up because I'm a crazy person. I do try and keep it heated. I'm using that diesel air heater, which works awesome. So follow along as we take a drive up the road a little bit to a cheap fuel station and fuel up and see what the damage is. So come along. There we go. My driveway here is actually pretty snowy, but the ground that I'm parked on is just fine. But I think getting in is going to be trickier than getting out. Oop, there we go. Ah, you fell. Hopefully that stays. There we go. And I don't know if you can see your little nose there, but Coco's right behind me. And we got Jen. She's out for a walk here, so I'm gonna say hi to her. What's up?
Where are you going?
I told you I was gonna go and get fuel.
You did?
Yeah. We're gonna go and talk with our YouTube friends.
Alright, love you.
Love you too. We have taken care of a number of things on the bus since we last spoke. Probably the thing I'm most excited about, believe it or not, is the ride improvements we've made. Turns out I had some tires that I got secondhand that weren't the best. They were maybe out of balance to begin with, and the wheels that they were mounted on also had weights on them that were not at all in conjunction with the tires that were on there. So they were way out of balance. They were chopping up. It was horrible. And all this time I thought it was shocks. Now I'm sure the shocks improved things quite a bit, but let me tell you, putting those new tires on the drives, this thing is smoother than I have ever had it. I want to take it somewhere so badly, and fuel prices are coming down. Let's go. So I'm hoping we're going to get out of here for spring break. We've got a couple of trips planned for the solar company. We do take... my air wipers have a little issues. The other thing I had a lot of fun working on was exterior lighting. And I had planned to do an entire video on it. I've got enough footage to probably put a video together. If that's something that's interesting to you, definitely leave a comment down below. That might be just the encouragement I need to actually make that video happen. I added lights down below, or I added more clearance lights, so kind of, I don't want to say I'm going for the trucker look, but I really like trucks when they're all lit up. I think they look cool. I think it's a uniquely American art form in a way. Although I have seen the over-the-road trucks in India, they do some very cool stuff. And I'm sure other parts of the world, but I think the American truck look is something unique. And I don't know. I just wanted to tap into that a little bit. So we got more clearance lights on the bottom, and I added the underglow lights as well, and that was a lot of fun putting that system together. Overall, the bus is running great. I can definitely see radiators in our future. In the summer, we are battling heat, and I've tried to clean my radiators, but they're so bad. about the time I try and clean them, I'm losing fins. So I don't know exactly if I should keep cleaning them or it's probably just time to replace them. I've kind of got half a mind to try and make like 2 car radiators work on either side, for 4 radiators total. I figure that's got to be doable, and that would be way cheaper than these radiators. I want to say, like, for new old stock, you're looking almost like $1,000 a radiator, I think. Chris Newton, great parts guy, he quoted me something. I think it was close to that. Or you could get the ones I have record, and I don't even know exactly what's all involved in that. But once I get the coolant or cooling issues under control, I think this bus could go anywhere at any time of the year. The other thing I've thought about doing is just doing a misting system, which is definitely more what I think I'd like to do, what I have the appetite for. Going down to Iowa this summer, I think it was about the solstice, it got so hot. I ended up pulling over to a rest stop and just waiting out the heat of the day. I think it was about 95. This girl just couldn't take that kind of heat. Anything below 90, we can survive that. You start getting over 90, it just has a hard time keeping up. Driving a vehicle this big, it gives me a lot of respect for bigger vehicles when I'm in a smaller vehicle. And I'm sure if you drive a bigger vehicle like this, you've seen it. People pull in front of you, doing all kinds of silly stuff, thinking you can stop on a dime just like they can, and then being upset when you don't accelerate as fast as they do. It's like, come on. So far, no crazy drivers. Oh, a little update on my backup camera. Running off the 27 volts that the lighting system sees. It's working great. Love that. Boy, I wish I would have done that from the get-go. Oh, this picture's so much better. And my TPMS is still okay. I've got one sensor that doesn't like to sync up, but it's certainly better than what I had before, which was pretty much nothing. And so I'm probably looking to upgrade that this year. So if you got any ideas there. The other thing, just thinking about other things that are working good and not working good. The thing that's still working good, on previous video that I released, if you didn't check it out, is the cold start for this trip, actually. I used my two AGM telecom batteries, and they were cold and they weren't giving up at all. You saw how much I cranked on it. Using my 2 AGM telecom batteries for the start batteries on this bus has been great. And then you get tons of extra space in the battery compartment. I'll show you that when we fill up. I don't know if I've talked about that before, but I will. Got a lot of things on this bus that maybe didn't work out so well. A lot of things that did work out well, but a lot of things I'd like to do different. Which some of you, if you know or follow me on any of the bus-related forums or groups on Facebook, know I've kind of been toying with the idea of getting another bus, and haven't quite convinced the missus. Feel free to leave a comment down below to maybe encourage her. The truth is we don't have the time or the space to work on one, but we are definitely thinking about what would be our forever bus. And there's a lot of things I like about this bus. Oh, geez, I hate this light. It just turned yellow. Oh boy. Stuff sliding. And I made it to the white. Oh. Okay. Some of you know probably exactly where I live. That's fine. I live on a road called Highway 65, north of the Twin Cities, and near Viking Boulevard. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. There are no warning lights as to when the lights are going to turn, and you don't have enough time to stop a big vehicle like this. Like, I guess I just did it right there, but if you're checking your mirrors or your gauges or something, you almost got to lock up the tires to stop in time. And I was going, I think, 60. Speed limit's 65 here. And in the summer, the road is covered with black marks from big vehicles doing exactly what I did, but they're loaded up to 80,000 pounds, and I'm only 34,000 pounds. It's ridiculous. All right, I'm done with that rant. We were talking about the things I like about this bus, about potentially getting a new bus. And what I was thinking about is things I like is I love the look of it. I love the stainless steel sides. Actually, I like the paint job we did. It's starting to fade a little bit, but I do really like it. A lot of things I like about it. What I don't like is, I would say part of the bones of it is, I don't like that it's only 96 inches wide. I really want something that's 102 inches wide. And sometimes I think I want something that's 45 feet. Other times I say no. Because I like to put this in crazy places where it honestly shouldn't belong, and I wonder, would a 45-foot one fit better? I don't know. Now, I've seen a bus with tag axle steering, and let me tell you, they steer so tight. I believe tighter than this does, so that would lead me to believe I could put it in even tighter spots, but who knows? Once again, she's riding so smooth right now. We're at about 65, 66 miles an hour. Or I'm thinking about reconfiguring my water bay and electrical bay together, because I need the extra storage space. When we go on our mobile solar installs, I need all that storage space. Although now I can drop ship pretty much anything. I can drop ship all the Victron gear. So this summer when I was doing some of those trips, I had this thing packed to the gills with batteries, inverters, chargers, all that stuff. It was pretty crazy. So I know a lot of the followers that we have on this channel, one, if you've made it this far in this video, you are one of my real fans for sure. Thank you. But two, where are you going? Where are you taking your bus? Are you taking it out? Are you exercising it? It's important to do that. Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to see what you're up to. It's fun. Sometimes I forget how fun it is to drive it, and I can't really explain it. It's just fun driving something this big, I guess. I don't know. It's honestly, I think, my favorite vehicle to drive, my favorite vehicle to work on. So I don't know. Maybe we should figure out a way to put a slide out in this thing and just keep rolling with it. All right, we're coming up here. So I will check in with you when we are fueling up. I kind of like mud flap because you don't have to do the card out here, although sometimes it's nice. So I just need number 2. And since I'm fueling up on the island, I think we're going to beat that high score.
Do you need that fuel?
Do I need fuel? Yeah.
Do you need DEF fuel?
Oh, no.
Alright, we'll see you inside when you're finished.
Thanks. Do we need DEF? So, while that's fueling, here, I figured I'd show you this. So this is my setup for the batteries. That's pretty cool. Now I got all that extra room for storage, and those batteries have been working great. Who's that dog in the window? Who's that dog in the window? What's she doing? What's she doing? What's she doing? Hey, you driving? Are you driving? Yeah. Coco's getting up there. She still loves riding in the bus though. It's her favorite. Okay. How about you get down, girl? How about you get down? I'll help you. Well, that's about what I figured. But we're not going to be paying $409. We should be paying $416 or $369. So that'll come down some. So I think that's about all I have to share for our season update. I'm going to try and share as much as I can over, whenever something happens, but I'm probably not going to be doing a lot of more content right now or through winter. There's just not a lot going on. But we do post a lot on our Soda Solar channel every time we do a solar job. So if you're interested in the solar and electronics and power systems and all that kind of stuff, definitely follow that channel. We'd love to have you over there. And we appreciate you and your continued patronage of this channel. So give us a thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below. Thanks. See you next time.